Hello everyone, how you going? Welcome back to Bloons Tower Defence 6. We're hot off the heels of finally getting a black border on Monkey Meadow. I think it's just time for a bit of Inferno, just to really heat things up a bit. Well look, even just looking at it from the little thumbnail, I could always see that it was going to be a bit of an interesting course if you want to call it that, but now seeing it up close and in the flesh, how do I possibly want to be attacking that? I guess first of all, I might as well just see, can people see everything okay? So there's nothing blocking, that doesn't reach, but nothing blocking, that is good. I guess, okay, so we've got platforms and probably then water platforms. So, okay, a few different dragons apparently flying over, but a few different options. The only thing that I am now wondering is if the entire map is about to shift around as soon as I press play, and I guess to be honest I could certainly find that out the easy way, just press play and restart it, but otherwise is it just going to be mixing around the course because apparently it goes in the left and up the right, maybe just to do a loop and then swap over for round 2? I guess there is only really one way to find out, and so you know what, I'm thinking just a boomerang monkey right there. That looks pretty good. Okay, so it does actually go to the bottom like I expected, but to be honest, I'm just completely over the moon because nothing shifted. I mean, I'm not completely ruling out that fact yet, but oh, so far so good. Either way, going into round 2, I'm almost feeling like I could go ahead and get another boomerang monkey, or do I just go and try and use a bit of a buccaneer right here? You know what? Especially with extended range, hopefully being able to reach onto there, I reckon that just makes a bit of sense. And so looking around and also just cruising through these rounds, I can only imagine the main problem that people will be having is just the fact that there isn't too much space to be placing things on. I mean, to be fair, I like the fact that there's a bit of water, but otherwise, I guess you're not fitting any banana farms, I can only imagine, and otherwise you certainly don't have that many spaces. I mean, even the bigger tower, it's like a super monkey, it would virtually take up one of those plinths by itself. Well, actually, that's a lie. I certainly did not expect to be fitting a banana farm right there, but look at it. If I can find the spot again, it was right there. It just kind of overhangs into the void, but I'll take whatever bananas I can get if I can get it out of it. I mean, do I want to give it one more round? Which, I think it was just you. I haven't upgraded anyone yet. I can't remember. So if it's boomerang monkey, no, it's you. All right, let's just place this down right there. But finally I can just breathe a sigh of release as the druid just sits there, just taking everyone out. Not a single thing realistically gets through, and if it does, it's so small by the time it gets through. It's fantastic. And so, to be honest, now that I have 2.2 thousand, nearly 2.3 thousand, I will grab a grape shot and a bit of glaives, and glaive ricochet would probably be nice. But you know what? Hard thorns, because I can buy camo, but that is all right. And I guess who do I want to be getting to deal with that kind of stuff? Maybe sword is not going to be too good, and so I should have thought of that a little bit earlier, but wizard perhaps, a ninja perhaps, maybe even I could get a mortar and place it in the middle here just to knock it all out. Honestly, there, like I said, is a reason that I love the druid, and it's just this, just like I said, sitting back, relaxing, 3 grand down, 10 rounds to go before the MOAB, and so I should probably just look at spending some of my money, but I just don't even know what I need. Alright then, well, considering the fact that I can now hopefully confirm that the track does not move on me, I can now look at planning how I want to be doing this, and I think just getting a bit of range so I can fully cover both sides of the track at once is going to be where it's going to be. And so grabbing a sniper, and honestly I have 4 grand, and so I will work my way all the way up as fast as possible. If I play this immediately, I should have deadly precision, so straight onto a strong for you. That also then does allow me to grab the night vision goggles to be able to deal with the cameras that will be coming out, and then shrapnel shot as well. And then look at that, all of a sudden we are saving up for MOAB, which will not be long, especially with the banana farm and plenty of rounds between now and the MOAB coming out. But there we go, plenty of money just rolling in with this round 36, just cruising over, and so already back up to $1,000, of which honestly, Heart of Thunder it will be, but now I'm very, very confident overall compared to where I was a couple of rounds ago for round 40. I guess I still will need something that can just really help hammer at home, but otherwise in saying that, I should probably just figure out which track it will be coming out and just focus on that for now. Either way, a couple of rounds to go, so around 37, 38, 39, 40, so the bottom. Okay, well I guess I'll just be sinking my money into the Monkey Buccaneer. Double shot, hot shot, I could always get Destroyer, but Cannon Ship's also looking pretty good. I mean, I've still got a couple of rounds, so I can honestly afford to be getting anything that I realistically need by that time. I don't think that I can, no, I just can't place it there. It's just a bit of an optical illusion, the iceberg effect, but either way, honestly, I think that is going to be the best spot I can put her. Otherwise, yeah, right there, sure, that'll do. At least I can then just start to get a couple of abilities up and not let the odd balloon through because of the boomerang monkey just not doing its job too well. But the last round just came home with the goods, obviously sort of levels up at $4.2 thousand, and it is going to be coming down the bottom path, of which how much is Oh, is pirate? No, monkey pirates. Oh, I just wouldn't be able to afford it. Or, depending on how much you give me, I would be really, really close. Wow, that honestly might be a really good idea because then I can just suck up MOABs regardless of what side and track they're coming out of. And so, you know what? Cannon ship, monkey pirates is only a couple of hundred away. Give me all that money. That was not enough, but that is okay because, well, for one, the BFB and the MOAB and everyone else that is going to be coming out will just get stalled. Look at that. That was so fast. The amount of damage those guys do is ridiculous. Thank you very much, Monkey Star and everyone else involved, but free play it is. And let's just see how hot can Inferno truly get. I guess another question I should have is, can I fit I can fit a Spectre over here. That would be fantastic as well. I mean, that is a long way away in terms of being able to afford a Spectre, but I could maybe even fit 2 over there. Oh, that would definitely be nice. And honestly, if I just put it on a vertical figure 8, it would kind of just line up perfectly, I can only imagine. But in saying that, I did just have a couple of camos come out, and so that definitely does remind me that I'm going to need more than just a sniper monkey. I'm thinking for the bottom path, or maybe for both. I guess I could do ninja on top and maybe just a camo buccaneer down bottom, just trying to get in early rather than putting him at the back there. I guess one of the major things with this track is the fact that you can't exactly get a village in there just to give it all the extra buffs and radar scanner and everything, but otherwise I'll just go long range, crow's nest, maybe top path. Yeah, I've got the money, so destroyer it is. That's not too expensive. And ooh, aircraft carrier. It's just a cheaper flying fortress than everyone else involved. And so yeah, even with a dragon involved, definitely going to want that flying. Oh, but look at that. I completely forgot that Sword was just able to manage it up the top. And so yeah, okay, that is exactly what I wanted. Hopefully she can just continue to level up while I just buy this aircraft carrier. All of a sudden I was just going to be ready on the trigger just to use my monkey pirates, but I didn't even see the thing, or barely, because I just got stalled and then taken out by everyone else involved. And so yeah, so far so good. Plenty of money coming along to the point where I think it is just time to be able to buy this monkey ace if I can fit it in the right spot. Wow, that is actually a lot more vertical than I thought, or a lot higher than I thought. As look at that, that is way higher. I expected it to be similar to the banana farm, if it even fit at all, but honestly, I could almost fit, well, that and then another one, and maybe even a village if it was just a little bit bigger, but no, definitely just going to go there, and I think it should be pretty close to being able to afford a Spectre. Yeah, only about 1,000 to go, so thank you very much. Let's get on this to get this banana farm pumping. But either way, just having the vertical figure 8 would be lovely, but I also think for another one, just to be able to see the camos, because I got the, I didn't get the middle path on that other guy, and so yeah, maybe Spectre, spy plane, just because I just want to be able to see things all over the place. There we go, there is the second one, and I guess I just have to check it just for the sake of it. No, I don't seem to be able to fit the village in there anywhere, sadly. I mean, look, it certainly is not the most surprising thing, is the village is always just deceptively big. It's almost as big as the banana farm when you're just trying to fit it within all the other towers, and so I guess otherwise, maybe I can afford to put a sniper or an alchemist or both, just something that makes a lot of sense up there. Either way, I will grab exploding pineapple spy plane so things can start to be seen, and then yeah, all the way up to another centered path and another Spectre in only a couple of thousand. Just like that, another 20 grand down the hatch, but at least now I can see cameras and I can see everything, and I can just do damage to everything as well. I mean, to a point, obviously MIB is still not going to be in the equation, but I'm just loving life. Look at this, I can sit back, enjoy the entire thing, and not have to worry about what comes out where, because the Spectres are all over it, as well as everyone else, to be fair. But hey, considering the fact that the rounds have completely flown past to the point where, I guess probably because of Spectres, but we're about to be on round 80, we're on round 78 and flying through, and now I'm just wondering, what do I want to be getting next? I guess, maybe I'll pause it by the end of this round and just figure out if I want to be adding anything. I mean, I know that I won't need anything, especially because the guy will get pushed and hammered down by all these bombs, but I think something like a cluster bomb wouldn't go astray. Well, there we go, finishing up the round with basically $24,000, and there are honestly a few tier 5s that I would not mind getting, and a few of them that are, well, can be definitely worthwhile, like Pirate Lord on a map like this would be very, very lovely. And I guess if I was to get that, can you then just suck up a... Oh, I think you can suck up a Zom. So you know what? Even though I was just talking about getting the cluster bombs and everything like that, Pirate Lord is what I'm just going to be going after first. Sure, whatever you want, just deal the damage. And I guess I've still got a little bit of money, and so I'll just shove this guy down right about there and as high as I can go. Lovely, 260 bucks, done. Either way, let's just kick this back into high gear and just watch this guy very, very slowly come out, because he just gets stalled every 2 seconds. And honestly, the poor guy just, well, one gets broken down, but just gets wailed on. That was absolutely brutal, and barely anyone even touched him before he got the majority of the damage done. Well, I'm feeling as though I've made a bit of a mistake with my glue gunner here. I mean, I got him because he's free, but then I leveled him up because I thought he might be alright, but with 0 pops so far, I mean, I guess actually that's more so the fact that everyone's just been stalled at the gate, not the fact that he doesn't do anything for me. Either way, the fact of the matter is that I can't fit what I wanted to fit, be it either a sniper or a bomb shooter or anything like that. Nothing fits on this pedestal. Maybe even a dart monkey, or just can squeak it in somewhere in there, but I think that glue gunner is just going to have to go because he's not in the best spot. So goodbye. I'm sorry that I spent all that money, but hey, I'm sure I can just make it back, and I will grab this just grab this recursive cluster again. Shortly heading into round 90 though, I guess I should start to look at, well, firstly, which side is it going to come out? So 87, 88, 89, 90. So bottom path, that is fine. I've got the monkey pirates right there, and between the monkey buccaneer as well, being able to see it, that is all good, but I feel as though maybe a bit more camera detection, or maybe that is also the question, which monkey ace do I want to be putting Flying Fortress on? Because I can save up for that, but I don't want to put it on the wrong one. One will do more damage, and one can do more damage to more people. Well, I have virtually got every single thing I wanted, and as soon as I play this, I should get plenty of money just to be able to grab. Come on, there we go. Embrittlement is mine as well. Lovely, lovely. Here we go. Round 90 should be a breeze, and it literally was a breeze because that is how short-lived it was. There is really only one thing left to do, and that is just finally start saving up for the Flying Fortress, and I believe I should be able to make it. Based on what I've got now and how far people are going, I mean, it might be a bit of a thing. Ooh, those DDTs are certainly threatening, especially on the top path. I guess that it will be a problem. How can I sort out that before I just save up for Flying Fortress? Because I make money fast, but not that fast, and so maybe another sniper monkey. I mean, you can certainly see it. Otherwise, a wizard, it's not going to do enough damage, or not the right kind of damage. So just now making it over $28,000, I'm wondering and just being torn in two minds, because I would love to save up for Flying Fortress because I know how good and how powerful it can be, but I don't know if I can make it that far. It's just the top path that is worrying me. The bottom is just stacked, but you know what, I'll give it one more round. Oh no, but it is round 95 on the top path. This could certainly be the end of me. I mean, I will use all of my abilities, but they're just slowly pushing more and more, and as soon as the abilities run out, no. Well, okay, wow. There was actually a decent amount of, I don't know, just fight back or something towards the end there, but they just pushed through eventually, and really when they got momentum like that, there was going to be very little that I could do with my 3 abilities to stop them. But either way, it is always a little bit bittersweet, or more just so bitter when you just die with such a large sum of money, and especially on a round like that, I probably should have been spending it, but realistically, I was trying to save up for what I knew could eventually save me. Like, I just couldn't make it that far.